On August 21, 1911, something extraordinary happened. The world awoke to shocking news. The famous painting, the Mona Lisa, had been stolen. This bold theft made the masterpiece even more famous and set off a series of events that added to its iconic status. The Mona Lisa was painted by the brilliant artist Leonardo da Vinci, and it was already a very valuable work of art in 1911. Leonardo da Vinci, a remarkable figure from the Renaissance, was an incredible person of his era and still amazes us today with his unmatched talent. He was an artist, scientist, inventor, and brilliant thinker, and he was always curious to learn new things. His famous paintings, like the mysterious Mona Lisa and the well-known Vitruvian Man, are treasured works of art. His notebooks, filled with drawings and scientific ideas, show that he had a mind far ahead of his time. Leonardo not only made a big impact on the art world, but also helped set the stage for modern science. He was a true genius who left a lasting legacy, inspiring people for generations to explore, question, and let their imaginations roam freely. Welcome back once again to Docutainment's videos. His masterpiece, the Mona Lisa, was painted between 1503 and 1506 and has been in many prestigious places like the Palace of Versailles and Napoleon's bedroom before finding its permanent home in the Louvre Museum in Paris. Even though it was highly valued in France, people from other countries didn't know much about it. That all changed when it disappeared. The morning after the theft, the Louvre Museum was closed for a whole week to figure out where the painting had gone. The police didn't know who did it, and the news about the stolen artwork spread worldwide. The police brought in artists for questioning. The first person they suspected was a French poet named Guillaume Apollinaire. He spent a week in jail because they thought he was involved in stealing other things from the Louvre. But they couldn't prove it. So he said that his friend, the famous artist Pablo Picasso, might know something. Picasso was living a fun life in Paris with other artists at that time, and he was scared they might send him back to Spain. But later, both Apollinaire and Picasso were cleared of any involvement in the theft. It wasn't until 1913 that they got any closer to solving the mystery. A man named Leonardo Vincenzo wrote a letter to an art dealer in Florence. He said he would sell the Mona Lisa for 500,000 lire to be shown in the Uffizi Gallery. The art dealer agreed, and Vincenzo traveled to Florence with the stolen painting hidden in a trunk. He even booked a hotel room, not knowing that he was about to be arrested. Vincenzo's real name was Vincenzo Peruggia. He worked at the Louvre and helped design the glass case that held the Mona Lisa. Stealing it was surprisingly simple. He hid inside the museum overnight, took the small painting, and walked out with it hidden under his smock in the morning. Peruggia claimed he stole the painting to return it to Italy. He believed that Napoleon had taken it, even though history tells us that Leonardo da Vinci gave the painting to France when he moved there in the 16th century. Some people thought Peruggia might have wanted to sell it to make money or have his friends sell copies of it. Peruggia did manage to get the Mona Lisa into an Italian gallery, the Uffizi, for 2 weeks after he stole it, but it eventually returned to the Louvre, where it still is today. For the Mona Lisa, this adventure guaranteed its place in art history. But the Mona Lisa is more than just a famous painting. It's a piece of art that has captivated people for centuries. The Mona Lisa is more than just a pretty picture. Every year, millions of people visit the Louvre Museum in Paris to see the mysterious smile of the woman in the painting, a smile that has inspired countless movies, books, and even everyday items like coffee mugs and magnets. Now let's talk about why the Mona Lisa is so famous. There are a few important reasons why people from all over the world are still interested in it. One of the things that make it special is that it's different from other paintings made during the Renaissance, a time when artists loved to paint women. In most of those paintings, the women are looking to the side, but the woman in the Mona Lisa is looking right at us. Her simple clothes make her different too because, in those days, people loved to dress fancy in paintings. But in this one, the focus is on her face and that small smile. Another thing that makes the Mona Lisa famous is her smile. In most paintings from that time, important people were drawn to look serious and calm. But this lady's smile is different. Her smile makes us wonder what she's thinking and feeling. It's as if she's sharing a secret with us. This is why people have talked about her smile for a very long time. The Mona Lisa is famous for another reason too, because people aren't sure who she really is. Many experts think she is Lisa Gherardini, the wife of a rich man named Francesco del Giocondo. But not everyone agrees. Some people say she might not be a real person at all. This mystery is one of the reasons why the painting is so interesting. People from different times have imagined their own stories about her. The Mona Lisa traveled a long way to get to the famous Louvre Museum in Paris. It started in Italy and then became the property of the French king, Francis I. He invited Leonardo da Vinci to France, and the painting went with him. For a very long time, the French kings kept it. But during the French Revolution, the painting became the property of the French people. Later, Napoleon also wanted to keep it for himself, but it eventually ended up back at the Louvre, where it still is today. Because the Mona Lisa has been at the Louvre for such a long time, it's now a popular place for tourists to visit. One exciting part of the Mona Lisa's story is that it was stolen in 1911, which created a lot of drama and attention. The thief, Vincenzo Peruggia, took it from the Louvre. After 2 years of searching and confusion, he was caught in Italy. He had tried to sell the painting, but no one wanted to buy it. People cared so much about the stolen painting that when it was safely returned, it became even more important. Another reason the Mona Lisa is so famous today is because her picture is everywhere. You can see her in many different forms, like on posters and in movies. One artist even made fun of her in 1919 by adding a mustache to her face. This made other artists do the same. And soon, the Mona Lisa was a symbol of modern art. She's also been used in advertisements and shown in books and movies. This widespread use of her image has made her one of the most recognizable paintings in the world. But the Mona Lisa's fame isn't just about her smile or the mystery of her identity. It's also about her amazing value. Today, experts think she's worth about $1 billion, which is a huge amount of money. This incredible value makes her even more fascinating. In the end, the Mona Lisa isn't just a famous painting. It's known all over the world. She's famous because she's beautiful. Her smile is mysterious. We don't know who she is. Her journey is amazing. But maybe the most impressive thing is how valuable she is, which makes people even more interested. This painting still captures the hearts and minds of people all around the world, showing that some pieces of art never get old. I hope you like, subscribe, and share this video of Docutainment. Thank you so much for your kind comments. See you in the next awesome video.